Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
job getting up there, Flossie. You need practice getting picked up, Ducky. No, I don't care how upset you are. You need to get picked up more and be annoyed. That's what you need. In fact, I'm going to annoy you even more. DJ's eating a croissant out here, which is bread, and so Maggie came and grabbed the entire croissant and ran off with it. We had to chase her. This time we caught her, though. She went and dropped it so she could eat it, and then I grabbed it. Ducky, you're going to get used to being picked up and carried around. We're going to do this until you are used to it and you like it. Wow, you kids, are you even going to wait for me to open the mail? Is she back? Is she going to get it this time? She's going to get it again? You took my croissant. Takaro. Okay, buddy. Okay, that's enough torture for the moment. Faucet. It's not torture for you, is it? You love it. kittens. Kittens, kittens, what did you do? Look at this mess. Look at it. Didn't take you guys much time, did it? Little boobles. Tiny boobles. Well, it is just about time for mailbag. I think DJ's got a couple of minutes to get in here before we get started. Alright. Oh, this says happy anniversary, but it doesn't say we have to wait until our anniversary to open it. What do you think?
I don't know.
Oh, it does actually. It says please open on the Kitten Academy anniversary. Well, we're going to have to send this one out. It's cute though. Look at this. It's got a cat holding a sign that says happy anniversary Kitten Academy with our logo on it. How great is that? That's a really cool little drawing. I like it a lot. I almost missed down here, please open on the Kitten Academy anniversary. So that's next week's mailbag, the Kitten Academy anniversary. So we're going to save this. We also got a couple of letters this week that also said to hold them for the Kitten Academy anniversary edition next week. So we're keeping those aside too already. So we will skip that one for sure. I got to show you this right now. We'll get to this in a minute, but this is my favorite thing that I saw while I was going through these. This is from Finland. It's the person who goes by the name Custeroo's Spring on the chat right now. Custeroo's Spring, and it's this drawing of Maggie that is just adorable. It's like a square cat. It's sort of shaped like a, I don't know, like a big square, and it's obviously Maggie. And it's holding a piece of toast in its little paws, and it says, "Maub, I'm Maggie." And it's got the big floofy Maggie tail, obviously. I love this drawing. It's really, really great. But we'll get to this in a minute. Let's see. I hear things buzzing in my pocket, and I'm still waiting for DJ to settle down, so let me see what folks are saying here. Oh, wow. Yeah. Hey, I nearly forgot. Well, we're going to have to take care of this next time, but our friend Sarah Donner wrote a mailbag jingle for us that's really cute. It's just a little, like, two-liner mailbag jingle. I think what I'll do is I'll put it in front of the archive of this week's mailbag, and maybe we'll start doing that in the future for everything. So because it's a jingle I have to add on, though I can't do it live, so the people that are watching this archive probably just saw it. In fact, maybe in the archive, maybe I'll even take the time to cut in and edit and put another play of it right here.
Oh, for the video, can you put Donna Maria's gift of custard?
At the beginning? Yeah, we can do that.
We audio,
you know,
right?
we could do the gift and then play that over the gift. Right. That would be perfect. That's what we're going to do.
Kitten Academy's where you want to be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can pounce away time for the mailbag.
So,
and we could have that every week as the opening.
Are you covering up my coffee?
Opening credit.
Are you covering my coffee? That's so weird.
It's terrible. It's terrible coffee.
It is terrible coffee. Yes, so, okay, so, and also speaking of the archive of this, I started the archive about, as usual, I started 10 or 15 minutes before the mailbag. So, the people that are watching this archive later on have preserved for the record Maggie's bread stealing. As you all know, that's why Maggie here is holding a piece of toast. She is a big fan of the bread. She will steal it whenever she can. She stole like an entire slice of bread off the top of one of my sandwiches once and ate the whole thing before I could get it back, which is amazing, actually. And then this morning, she stole DJ's croissant and ran away with the entire croissant. And fortunately slowed down just long enough to drop it so she could start eating it, and I grabbed it back. So I rescued the croissant, but she really tried. Very silly cat. All right, so we're going to go through the letters first, like we always do, and then after the letters, I think that we got a request to start with Deidre's box here, this one that says Fragile all over it, so we'll get to that one first. But before that, let's start with these letters. And let me get my letter opener, because that's the most appropriate way to deal with this. I feel like I had other other stuff to talk to you guys about, but as usual, it will occur to me as we go through the mail, and we will get to it. Look at this. This one has an Air Force sticker on the back of it. That's a first for us. And it's got 3 little kittens and a giant teacup. And it says,
how is that even a thing?
Dear Mr. A and DJ, oh, I guess this one's a little early. It says, congratulations on the 2nd anniversary of Kitten Academy. In honor of this awesome event, we sent a love offering in your name to our local SPCA. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. You are in our home every day, and we have such fun being a part of the Kitten Academy community. Love and hugs all around. God bless Gary, Wendy Sue, Benaya, and Malka. Also, it says, P.S. and welcome home, sweet Maggie Moo. So it is a bit early, but I was committed to reading that from the time I opened it. If it had said something about saving it for next week, I would have. But as you all know, DJ's plan all along has been to keep Maggie, and she hasn't really given me much say in the matter. So as we discussed previously, we are going to make Maggie's adoption into our house official on our anniversary, so that would be next weekend. So it's not quite official yet, but thank you for being the first one to welcome her to our home. That is super sweet, yes. And, you know, I say this every time that someone does one of these things, but I really do sincerely appreciate people that donate to their local shelters and let us know that they've done that, because I think that's a wonderful way to, you know, kittens everywhere need support, not just our kittens, and we've always felt that way. You know, as much as these are the kittens that we get to care for, our hearts go out to kittens everywhere, so we do greatly appreciate that. So here we have a letter from Corley, whose birthday was yesterday, I believe.
Today.
Is that right? Oh, is it today? Oh, okay. I thought it was yesterday. Whatever day it was exactly, Corley, happy birthday to you. I know it's right around this time anyway. So, oh, and here we go. It's right in the card. It says, chase your dreams with a paisley horse on the front. And it says, Dear DJ, Mr. A, and all the kitties, when you read this, it will be my 12th birthday. I am watching with my best friends Emma and Julia, who also occasionally watch Kitten Academy. What I want for my birthday, and I'm not expecting you to give me anything, is to come to Illinois and meet you and the kitties in person. That would be so cool. In my last letter, I said that my cat Jessie was at the vet and I'd keep you updated. Oh gosh, well there's some sads, but she's doing well. I'm going to skip over the sads bits, but she is doing well. That's the important part. Yes, I was wondering, does Tubby have an adopter yet? What about Frolic and her kids? I love watching the kitten close-ups, but I was wondering if maybe you could do them at 6:30 or 7 instead of at 8. Bye for now. Love, Corley. The kitten close-ups that I do sometimes. So I do usually do the kitten close-ups pretty late at night. You're right about that.
Yeah, maybe you should do it earlier.
Yeah. So first off, you say, I was wondering, does Tubby have an adopter yet? Tubby does have an adopter. And we're expecting Tubby to get picked up by his adopters the weekend of the 21st. Maybe the 21st, which is Saturday, or the 22nd, which is Sunday. And that's also when we expect Pumice is going to get picked up, and Ducky is going to get picked up, and Wash is also going to get picked up that weekend. So all the boys and their mom are getting adopted next weekend, our anniversary weekend. But the girls are still a little bit too small, so they need to put on some more weight, and when they do, then we can have them adopted out. So they're probably going to be like another 2 weeks before the girls get to go. The cool thing is that Wash and Pumice here are being adopted together, so they're going to go together to their home, and then Bubbles, who's over there, you can't see her, but she's looking at DJ right now. Here she comes. Bubbles is also going to go live with Wash and Pumice. All 3 of them are going to go together, but Bubbles is going to have to go and catch up with them like a week later. So they're going to go next week. I think Bubbles might be ready to go the week after that. So she's going to stay with us just a little bit longer and then go catch up with her mom and her brother, which is really cool. They're going to make just a great team. It's going to be an awesome house that they're living in. You said, what about Frolic and her kids? So Frolic and her kids, I talked about this on last night's close-up. We don't know yet. I think that they probably probably do have some applications in to be adopted. But On Angel's Wings, the shelter that we work with, are the ones that handle processing those applications. And so far, I don't think that they've processed the applications for Frolic's family yet because it's too early, right? They'll probably start doing it really soon, though. And if we can...
Carrie Ann said, though, that there is an adopter.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's still early.
Yeah, it is still early, but that's good. At least, so they're looking at some of it, and that's good. So you also ask about changing the time on the close-ups, and I'll tell you, it just happens that it's usually pretty late in the evening when I start thinking about the close-up, but I do them at random times of day sometimes, and I'll make an effort to mix it up a little bit more in the future because there's always somebody when I do it like in the middle of the day or in the beginning of the day. There's always some people in the chat that are like, "Oh, this is so great! I never get to watch it live, and this time I get to." So we'll try to make it happy. Make everybody sort of happy that way by doing them at more random times as we can. But I'll tell you, another thing about the close-ups is that we've just been having all kinds of technical problems with YouTube. And there's a couple things that I can try to solve that on the phone still, which I'm planning to do thanks to Spherical Kitten for coming up with some really cool ideas and brainstorming with me. Fundamentally, I think that another thing I'm going to do is instead of doing those close-ups live, I'm going to start recording more of them with my camera, which it's nice. It really makes them beautiful. That camera takes wonderful video, and it looks so nice. It's not live, but I think the way it looks so good makes up for that. So I'll try to do more of them that way, too. Okay, this looks like our weekly mail from Ronolda, and it is, and I can tell because on the back it says, Happy Easter. And you know, when there is a pun like that, there's only one person that can do that. All right, and let's see what we got in here. A little bit late for Easter, but that's okay. Easter thoughts of someone special. Aw. There we go. And there's little labeled flowers here, a rose, tulip, iris, daffodil, and daisy.
What are you kittens playing?
Which would make good names for a group of kittens, actually.
Flowers.
Rose, tulip, iris, daffodil, daisy. Come on, those are great.
What is this?
Mr. A, let me start over. It says, Mr. A, DJ, and the staff of Kitten Academy, Happy Easter. The special time of year brings feelings of hope, days of beauty, and thoughts of special people like you. Happy Easter from Ronolda and Cordell Walker, the Cape Breton cat. Let's see, I know people have told me, I can never remember if it's Cape Breton or Cape Breton or something else entirely, and I'm probably just never going to remember, so got that going for me, which is nice. There's also a note here. It says, Happy Easter, Mr. A, DJ, and the staff and viewers of our favorite school. Cordell Walker and I want to wish you all a very happy Easter. Give Smokey an Easter nose boop from us, Ronolda, Cordell Walker, the Cape Breton cat. Well, thank you guys. This is a beautiful card, by the way. I really like it a lot. Thank you for the Easter wishes. And I don't mind if things get here a little bit late. It's the thought that counts, and you certainly think of us quite often, and we think of you very often as well. All right, here is a letter that, according to the return address, we sent to ourselves. So I guess that's one way to make sure that your letter gets to us, or else just ends up in an infinite loop going around the post office. If the return address is the same as the mailing address and neither one is good, what happens then? I don't know, but it's got to be something. This is cute. So this is a really pretty card with little, looks like falling leaves on it. And it says, some pursue happiness, others create it. Which is a Ralph Waldo Emerson quote, apparently. That's what it says here. Aw, now what is going on here? This is signed. It says, some pursue happiness, others create it, and you bring it into the life of others. Thank you. Signed, Maggie Moo.
Aww.
It's a little note to us from Maggie. I guess we did send it to ourselves.
Maggie.
And inside, aw, this is too cute. I think I'm going to cry.
What's going on?
It has a Panera Bread gift card.
Aww.
Hang on, it gets better. Dear Mr. A and DJ, I thought it was time I should replace your bread. It was very tasty. Please use this gift card to go out and get some sandwiches, which will include both slices of bread. Or you could buy some bread there and bring it home to share. Just saying. With much love, Maggie Moo. That's super sweet. That's so touching. I don't know why that has affected me so much. I guess because we're adopting her. But that's whoever sent this. That is adorable and thoughtful of you. Thank you very much. Oh, goodness. Wow, I've been hanging on to these tissues in here for so long now, and I finally have a reason to use them. Maybe, but now I won't be able to get them open. These are some awesome tissues, by the way. Somebody sent these in a mailbag like months and months ago, I guess when I was crying more on the stream. And it's got these roses and skulls on it. I guess those aren't roses. I don't know what they are. Very cute. Okay. Now I'm going to blow my nose, too, just to make sure I'm clear, so hold your ears. Okay, wow. All right. Whoever sent that note from Maggie, that is the sweetest thing. Thank you so much. I have a suspicion who it was because the return address cancellation here kind of gives it away. I think DJ might be able to figure it out. But thank you so much. It's super sweet. That's just adorable. Really touching.
This is just how it comes to us.
Right, because we sent it? That seems likely. All right, one more letter here. This one is, let's see, from Denver. Oh, wow. It is a letter in a letter. It says, Mr. A, DJ, Elsie, faculty. It's got these beautiful flowers on the back that are very sparkly. And it's sealed with a sticker with a heart. Aw, this is another anniversary one. It says, Happy Anniversary. And look how sparkly this is. Colored for you by Diana Smith using glitter gel pens. That's why it's so sparkly. Look at that. That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
I hope you guys can see that on the camera. What if I move it like this? Does it pick up the sparkles? I don't know. Really cool. All right. It says... Aw. So it says, congratulations on your second anniversary. Here's to many more successful classes of A Doorbell Kitties. Diana from Colorado. Diana, thank you. I love the way that you've done this. It's beautiful. It also says, there should be a gift coming from Amazon, apparently in 2 boxes. When you see Smokey's gift, you'll understand why I had to send it. Maybe she'll share it with the others. The rest you can distribute as you see fit. So I don't know, right now that reads like a big mystery, but I'm excited to find out what it means. And thank you so much for sending this. It's just beautiful. I'm going to put it right back in here, and I'm going to hand it to DJ because I don't think that she has your info. Do you?
Colorado?
Yeah. Now, there's a couple things in here that I'm really excited about. This one is just a letter, though, and I'm going to call it out before we move on to Deidre's box. So this is, it's got writing all over the front, and I'm not going to get too much into the story here, but you guys probably, if you've been watching for a long time, you remember our friend Lucia. And we haven't had anything on the air from Lucia in a while, but Lucia, basically has written to us and said that she's sorry that we had a falling out, and we're sorry too, Lucia, that we had a falling out. And I don't want to get into the details of all that on the stream. It doesn't matter. But one thing that we certainly can do is, I think it's important for people in general to be willing to sort of forgive and move on, right, DJ? I think that's an important thing for folks to do. So thank you, by the way, Lucia, for sending us these lovely cards that are in here. And this is beautiful. I love these they're like felt kitties. They're actually fuzzy on this card. It's really cute. And you say on the inside, dear, sweet wishes for lots of birthday kitten smiles. Have a terrific day. Signed, all of Lucia's kitties and Lucia. Thank you so much for sending this, Lucia. And thank you for sending these wonderful cards.
She wanted to make sure it's for me.
Yes, she does say Yes, she wanted to make sure that Pumice and the kittens got these cards, so
What? You're taking the
it got here
feathers off?
just in time. These are all really cute.
Off, Tiny.
Oh, Wash is growling. Can you hear that?
Oh,
A
no.
little tiny growl. He's very excited about that. So, Lucia, I don't, for all of you, if that sounded really awkward, it's because I don't rehearse any of this before I come on the camera, and so therefore it's very unscripted and often very awkward. I think you've all noticed that about me. But it is heartfelt. So, Lucia, thank you for writing to us, and we do appreciate you, and we miss hearing from you. We do. We've been missing you. So, thank you for sending that, Lucia. I'm going to set that over here now. The kittens obviously dug into that just a little bit ahead of time. All right. So, as we've been promising, let's get to this. All right. This has stuff all over it. It says.
Do you have a tissue?
I do have a tissue right here. Here you go. Okay. It says fragile all over it. I mean, it must be super fragile because it's written on here like a dozen times. And now people are even writing my jokes for me because it says fragile must be Italian. It says.
You read it wrong.
Yeah, fragile must be Italian. And it also says hello, Candy, in the Fox Lake Post Office. And Candy was talking to me, actually, when we picked up the mail this morning. She said that one of the people that brings the mail into the post office saw one of the packages that said, hello, Candy. And they asked, like, why is she so famous? Like, she gets all this mail that says hello, Candy to it. And she thought that she's flattered, obviously. She thinks it's really fun.
Guys, we said in front of the camera, not on the camera.
I know, right?
Kitten.
Oh, you guys, I know you can't see anything right now, but it'll clear up in a minute. All right, so, oh my goodness, this is packed full of stuff.
Oh.
This is really packed full of stuff. My goodness, a lot of stuff here. Wow. Okay, first off, it says, read me first, okay to read out loud on the stream. And there's a separate thing here that says donation. Thank you so much for sending us a donation. I'm just going to hand this straight over to DJ. There you go. Thank you so much. You really didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do any of this. This is phenomenal. Oh, I love this card. It's another felt one, so this is all fuzzy, and it's a kitty giving a high five. It says high five.
Aww.
High five. That's so cool.
Beans are too cute.
Those are cute beans. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's the note. It says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, hello! I would like to start off by saying happy anniversary and congratulations. It's amazing to think just a simple live stream of bouncing balls of floofy love would turn into such an amazing community full of love, joy, and amazingness. The people in the Kitten Academy community are some of the best people I've ever met, and I'm happy to say I've made some lifelong friends from it. That's so true, too. We all have. The Kitten Academy, the chat, the people on the chat, the Discord chat, just wonderful people, and it's just been the best experience for all of us, I think. Says, I know I've been rather absent from the Discord chat, but that's because of school, work, and dealing with some mental health issues. But school is almost done, and I'm getting the help I need, so I should be back on the chat soon. I've decided that in honor of the stream's anniversary, I've put together a care package. In it, I have gifts for the two of you, for kittens in the next classes, and even for Elsie, because Elsie deserves some love too. You could use some of the cat gifts for faculty, or you could put them in the endowment, I hope I got that right, bags for the next graduating class of kittens. It looks like you did get it right, by the way. It's completely up to you. I've also included a donation, feel free not to read this part out loud on the stream, oops, in a separate envelope as a way of saying thank you for everything you do. Once again, happy anniversary and congratulations. This community has been so awesome and supportive, and I'm so happy that my boyfriend stumbled upon this live stream in August of 2016.
Oh, she did? She did it?
Yeah, that's surprising. Thank you
did
for
that.
everything you two do for all the kittens, and just know that the kittens aren't the only ones grateful for the amazing work you do. I can't wait to see you two again at this year's KA Con. Love, Deidre, who is Heck Yes Deidre on the chat, Brandon, who is Hercules on the chat, and Brooke and Oliver. Well, thank you guys, and you've just given me an excellent opportunity to take a minute and talk about Kitten Academy Convention, KA-Con. This year will be our second Kitten Academy convention, and it's really looking to be a very special, awesome event. And if any of you that are watching want to know more about it and how to go, all you have to do is get on our Discord chat. And the Discord chat is kind of behind a paywall, which, you know, I regret doing, but I think that does contribute to it being one of the best places on the internet. So we're going to keep it that way. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier for us to keep everything under control. But if you want to join us there, all you have to do is hop on our Patreon and contribute just $1 a month, and you are in. So, you know, feel free to do that. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm shilling for money. That's not the goal here. It really is more about keeping it just a great place, and you know, it's worked so far, so we're sticking with it. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in this box. It is packed in, so let's just jump right in. This says, Mr. A. It is a poop pillow wearing glasses. It does look just like me, actually.
Is it a poop still if it's blue?
I think it is, but it's not like a human poop. It's like a Smurf poop, I'm pretty sure, right? I think it is.
Geeky hipster Smurf poop?
Yes, exactly. All right. Here we have a thing that says it is a no-stuffing dog toy. Oh, and it is squeaky. And I think it's like a rabbit or something. It's got really weird eyes on the front. It's kind of creepy, actually, with these, because it's so long, and it's got these weird, like, brown eyes with little black dots in the middle. I don't know if you can see them because there's fur over one of them. It's a little bit creepy. That's fine, though, because its purpose is to get chewed up by the dog. I hope you guys can see this at all with all the kids playing in front of it. It's very soft, though. I think Elsie's really going to enjoy that. Here we have a t-shirt, which is large, which is perfect for me. Oh, that's really cool. Look how pretty that is. That is beautiful. And it's a cat wearing glasses. The colors are fantastic. DJ, take a look. Yeah, I like that a lot. Thank you so much. I'm totally going to wear this. Okay. And there's another t-shirt here. This one looks like it is not a large, so this one is probably for DJ. And it says Cat Lady, so I probably wouldn't wear it anyway. I don't know. Maybe I would.
Why not?
Yeah, but it's just too small for me. Even though it says large on it, I can clearly see this is not a large. Maybe that label came off of the other one.
I think it's a little.
Yeah, okay, anyway, it's really cute. I love these little cats on it. Excuse me. I think DJ's really going to appreciate that. Does really appreciate it. Now this is too cool, and it doesn't say Mr. A or DJ on it, so I'm assuming this is for me. It is a little hairband that has cat ears and sparklies on it. Look at that.
That is for you.
Well, I'm going to wear it. I mean, it's for me because I'm wearing it, right?
Oh my god.
Am I doing this right?
Please.
How's that? Can you guys see me? I don't know if you can see me.
I don't know. There's probably no way.
They can probably see me from behind, though. Hi. I like this. This is cool. I'm wearing it. Okay. Cat butt magnets. That's pretty cool, too. They are just the rear ends of cats that you can stick to your fridge. I don't know what to say about that, but we're totally going to use those, so that works. Here we have a poop toy. It is a poop that's like shooting rainbows out of it. Do poops have butts?
Poops have butts themselves?
I know. This is an existential crisis on a stick right here. Because it really looks to me like it's a poop that's shooting a rainbow out of its own butt. But I don't know if that works. I don't know if I can say it on the stream either, though. That's a cool way to say it, right? That's okay for kids, I hope? I'm so sorry if I've offended anybody or their kids. But here we go. It's a poop, it's a toy, and the cats are already interested in it, even though we haven't taken it off the stick yet. Here we have another one that is an ice cream cone. That's also very cute. What do you guys think of that one? Nice. Okay, hang on. But wait, there's more. Look at this. it is a dog collar accessory. It's a little flower to put on Elsie's collar.
Oh.
That's adorable.
Oh
She's
my God, that's too cute.
I'm going to love that. We're going to save this. I'm going to put it on her when she comes back from the spa appointment that I'm going to have to make for her this week because she is way overdue. I feel like I talked about that in our last mailbag 2 weeks ago, and it still hasn't. She still hasn't gone to the spa. So she really needs to do that.
Why
Here we have.
She make an appointment.
I know. She just needs to call. Wow. I mean, she should know how. She's got a collar. Call her. I mean, I tried, folks. I tried. I really did. So here we have a little cat bed. I know.
Looking at that online.
Have you? It's cute.
Yeah.
It's really cute. Well, now you have it. Thank you, Deidre. That's beautiful, and the kittens are already checking it out. Maybe we'll just leave it in here. Okay, there's more. There's so much more. Room to room, cool stuff for your space. It says DJ. It is a throw blanket, and on the throw, I love this print. This is the best print ever.
Oh my God.
It appears to be cats the cats are unicorn mermaids. They have fish tails and unicorn horns, and they are drinking from drinks with straws and swimming around.
Wow.
I know. Like people, I think it's a millennial thing to be like,
Yeah.
I'm so random, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is actually what that means, though. Like, this seems extremely random to me. So let me see if I just took the label off, but I'm not going to open it all the way because it's so nicely rolled right now. But here you can see what I'm talking about. This one doesn't have the drink. Oh, this one does. This one's got the drink. It's got a unicorn horn. It's got a cat head and body. It's got Little Mermaid bra, and it's got a fishtail. It's a mermaid cat corn. Mercaticorn. I'm sticking with that. Okay. This is really, really cool, though. As confusing as it may be, I love this thing.
Okay, so I wanted a throw for this beanbag.
Perfect.
Can you put it over there? And it
Right now?
matches the Princess Castle.
Oh, it does match the Princess Castle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Okay, you're right. I'm going to throw it out right now. Wait, that doesn't sound right. You know what I mean. Make sure it doesn't need some washing. Sometimes they put a lot of sizing on these things and they smell up the whole room.
Why would they need to size a roll blanket?
It doesn't. It smells nice and fresh, so I think we're okay. But, sometimes you get like a brand new t-shirt and it just smells like chemicals until you wash it the first time. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll arrange that later. Right now it's kind of a mess, but that's fine. Thank you, Deidre. That's a really cool blanket. I really like it. And it does. It matches the Princess Castle perfectly. That's so great. Okay, here we have a blanket for Mr. A, and I actually love this. I might have to use this in my office more than anywhere else, especially during the summer. I know this sounds weird, but during the summer...
How am I supposed to do this now?
During the summer, my office in the basement gets really cold, and this blanket is going to be perfect because it has pockets for my feet.
What?
Yes, it is a blanket that has pockets, and it's even cooler than that because it is a shark attack blanket. This is too cool. I know. I have to open this up so you guys can see it. Hang on. It is a shark that has his mouth open so that when I have the blanket on, it looks like it's eating me. And it's got little footsie pockets too, so that I can put my feet in here. Oh, it's not quite all the way open.
Oh, Tommy was checking out the bed. I don't think it was on
Look at that! Wow, that's perfect. That's really cute too. Thank you so much. I hope you guys can see that. Here, I'll show you the box. It might be easier to see that way because it is a little big. Shark attack blanket with pockets for your feet. Okay. Deidre, I don't know where you find this kind of stuff. This is all ridiculous.
Cool.
I know. Here we have a new tunnel for the room, kitty play tunnel, and it says, actually it doesn't say anything. There's no way to explain why the toy that is hanging, oh, and the print on the tunnel. Now I see. The print of the tunnel is, it's a little hard to see the print, but it's got a cactus print with various designed cactuses on it. And then the toy that is hanging inside the tunnel is also a cactus. Again, something that I would say is so random. This whole bag seems like it really fits that.
I think cactus is something everyone's been using on the chat.
Is it? You know, I feel like I have seen a bit of that.
Instead of the letter T, that's all I know.
Oh, well, it does work.
I don't understand all the young people things.
Right on. Here, you don't understand all the young people things? Here is a feline frenzy with scratch pad. Keep your cat entertained for hours. Scratch pad works like a nail file. Great for any size cat. So this actually is something that I would like to deploy in the annex, I think, if DJ thinks that's cool. It looks like it's got a little mouse inside that probably swings around on an arm. So when the cat hits it, the mouse flies around like a ball track, kind of. That's my guess. And the kids in the annex need more stimulation. I've been thinking about getting out some toys for them specifically. So this, I think that would be a good choice, that one right there. They seem to like the little ball thing that they have, but it doesn't keep them entertained enough. So I think this will help quite a bit. Deidre, this is an amazing, amazing box. I am so excited about all this stuff, and I am going to wear this tiara all day, by the way. It's not a tiara, it's not a hair band, though, because I don't have any hair. What do you call it in this case?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to continue to call it tiara, because that's closer than anything else.
I think it's a tiara.
Okay. Deidre, thank you so much. This stuff is really, really cool. And it was so nice of you to send all this, and so wonderful, the stuff that you said in your letter. I'm glad that you've enjoyed being part of the community. We certainly have enjoyed having you as part of the community. I'll give you the box. I have packed, oh, here, just take that part for now. I put everything back in the box, so that's cool. I'll put this stuff in there, too, for the moment, and then we'll switch it all to a bigger box when we get there. And this, I think, can just stay out in the room. Like, we're just going to leave that going for now. So it's out, and they liked it, or at least they looked in it. Okay. Deidre, thank you so much. I can see why they call you Heck Yes, Deidre. Okay. So, Deidre had asked us to open that first because I think she's got places to be. So now that we've got that done, we can go in whatever order we like. And I'm really interested to see this package from Custer's Spring, especially because of this drawing of Maggie that I love. I love this drawing of Maggie. I hope you guys can see this thing. Can you see it? So cute. Okay.
Oh, look at that tiny head. Can you move it over just a tiny bit?
In this? Is it not on the screen?
No, it's not.
I don't think I can. There. Now is it? Just checking the camera. All right, from Custer's Spring on the chat, who is in Finland.
Oh, no.
Excuse me. Okay. From Finland, thank you. So here we have some cat treats and some people treats. Oh my goodness, I don't know what this means, but we'll get to it in a minute. There's a note. It says, "Hi, Kitten Academy. I've been watching the daily close-up streams since the fish kittens were born and joined your Discord server a month ago. The Kitten Academy stream is the most wholesome thing in all of YouTube, and the Discord community is amazing. In this letter are some of my cat's favorite Finnish cat snacks and a small snack for everyone's favorite Elsie. I've also included some Finnish tar-flavored salty licorice candies for the humans. Stay awesome and give Queen Bubbles some extra kisses from me. Kiki and Vilja on Discord. I hope I said those correctly. Kiki is the human, Vilja is the cat. Oh, here you go. Vilja is pronounced like Vilja, kinda. Okay, well, I kind of said it right then, kind of. Vilja and Kiki, who are currently going under the name Custer's Spring on the Discord chat, which, by the way, is hilarious. So let's start here. We have deluxe Puma Cat Ocean Treats in, wow, First off, we have a dried, these are basically like dried shrimp. It's shrimp, spectacular shrimp flavor. These I've seen before. They are a big hit. Now, this, though, is calamari. It is squid, dried squid. That I have not seen before. And it actually says on the back that that's all it is in there. It's just plain old dried squid. I bet the cats are going to love that. That one is completely new for me. That's really cool. It almost seemed like Pumice wanted some. Should I open one?
Yes.
Which one, the squid or the...
Squid, I'm curious.
Okay, let's do the squid. We're going to open one right now and see if these kids want some.
Fuzzy!
While I'm trying to get this open, we also have a Prima dog treat stick for Elsie. Oh, wow. Whoa, that has got some serious seafood smell in that squid. Thomas, Tommy, come here. I got you a squid. You got a squid. She's too polite about taking stuff from your hand, but I can see she wants it. There we go. Fawcett, do you want one? Fossy, you want a little piece of squid? That's actually a very large piece of squid for you. Let me tear that in half from there. Try that.
Kitten, go get some treats. Kitten, Ducky.
I can see Fawcett wants it too, but she also is being cautious about taking something straight out of my hand. There you go. Oh, now you got it. Ducky. Oh, what is that? Does it smell good?
Oh. Tabby. Tabs.
Pummy wants another squid. Okay, you can have one more.
Bluebell, come here.
Did I say Pummy? Pummy, here you go. There you go. She likes that. Oh, these are big hit.
Bluebell, why are you
I don't know where everybody else went.
Come here, Bluebell.
I think this squid's probably a little chewy. These guys they're chewing on it. Squid can get that way. I bet especially dried squid is kind of chewy. Almost tempted to try one so I can report how it is. I know. Who does that, right? I've done it before, though. Can't hurt. All it contains is squid.
Who is
Oh,
smelling?
and glycerin and potassium sorbate as preservatives. And that's everything. So, couldn't hurt. We'll see. Maybe I'll try some later on. I'm not going to do it right now. I know. I teased you guys. Yes, Bluebells can have some. Here, you want to give her one?
Bluebells.
Oh, Bluebells, hang on. Hang on. I just closed it up. Oh, Wash growled at it. He really likes it.
Yeah, he's the one that's growling.
Bluebells.
Yeah, she's sniffing after Ducky's leftover.
Here. Oh, they all like it. I know. They're going to get right in there. Okay, she likes it too. This is a hit. Look at that. Who knew? I didn't even know squid cat treats were a thing. But they are a thing, and these kids really like it. Wash. No, you're not Wash. You're Ducky. Thank you. Wow. Need more coffee.
Tubby get some?
Tubby did not get some. Tubby.
Hey.
Hey, buddy. You want to try some of this? Oh, no. Squidward. Wait, what? That's not cool. Come on now. Tubby. Tubby, if you here, Wash. I know you're looking for it. There you go. Oh, Mommy just stole that piece from Tubby because Tubby wasn't quick enough. Wash is very serious about the treats. Like, he just batted at my fingers to get one. Okay, there we go. Tubby got one. Here, Wash. There's one right here. Oh, here, Wash. There you go. Now Tubby ate his. I think he liked it too. And I think he's looking for more. Okay, one more piece, Tubby. Oh yeah, he does like they all. This is a huge hit. Who knew? I've never heard of dried squid as a cat treat before, but it is a big hit. Wow. So there's one more thing in this package that I am actually dying to get to. You sent a human treat, and yes, a treat. I did. I called it a treat. You may not know this. So it's labeled. I'm going to butcher this. It says. First off, that it's from a company called Halva, which I have not, I don't think, heard of before.
No, that's the same one.
No, I would remember the brand name of the other one. This is not it. The other one has the black and white squares on it. Remember?
Yeah,
that's
on the side.
No,
that's
but they do black and white diamonds. This is a different one. So you can see it's kind of keeping the same idea, but it is different.
Maybe that's like how they.
Anyway, it says Turva. Salmiakki Urutu. Salmiakki Rutu. Salmiakki Rutu? I think that's close anyway. So, full disclosure, DJ and I have had Salmiakki before. We had a fan from Finland. Actually, it was the person that helped us set up the Discord server in the first place. It was one of our Finnish fans who sent us Salmiakki like 2 years ago to try, and we did. And I know right now somebody on the stream is probably linking the video of us trying it, because there is a video out there on the internet of us trying Salmiakki. Suffice it to say, I did not like it very much then. But this one looks a little different, and who knows, maybe my taste has changed. I'm really curious to try some right now, so I'm not going to wait. I'm going to try one again right now. And this is a slightly different version of it, too. So for Americans who have not had Salmiakki, it's basically like if you imagine salty licorice, except the salt that they use is not like table salt. Let's see if it says here which kind of salt it is. No, it just says salt. It's a different salt though that tastes really strange, and I can't remember.
You said there's
ammonium chloride. There you go. That's the one, right? Ammonium chloride is the salt.
Oh, really?
I think that's the one. Anyway, so it's really okay. And this one also has tar, which is, we got two different kinds of Salmiakki before, one with tar and one without. This really, I don't know about Finnish people, okay? First off, I'll admit, I kind of like it. A little bit. I do kind of like it. But
Feed supplement for cattle.
because of the tar and the salt, it really does taste like what I would imagine licking the road might taste like.
Oh, they wanted to see your face.
I'm sorry about my face. If you want to see my face, it's the same face from the old Salmiakki video. Just have somebody on the chat link that and you'll get the idea. Wow. I kind of like it. I do. I kind of like it. It's kind of smoky, tar, salty, licorice. A lot of qualities all brought together. I don't think I would eat very much of it, though. I think if this was the only candy that I ever got, I'd probably be in a better shape than I am today. You want to try one?
No.
No? Okay. Thank you so much for sending that stuff, though. It's really fun. I kind of like it at first, but it stays too long. I think I've had enough. Like, I could be done with it right now, and there's still half of it in my mouth. Okay. At any rate, thank you so much. I love your drawing of Maggie more than anything. And I'm really surprised to learn that the cats like dried calamari. I guess I shouldn't be so surprised. I guess I'm more surprised to learn that it's a thing.
Yeah, I wonder if you can get it here.
Yeah. It's really good. Here, do you need the address and stuff, by the way?
No.
No, you probably smell what I'm eating.
Right. Wow.
It's very strong. It's stronger than I remember. This one also, it's got a component of it that's sort of cooling, like a menthol that's in there.
Alright.
Okay. If you are one of my American compatriots and you've never tried any kind of Salmiakki and you have the opportunity, I would say do it. It's an experience you will not forget. I can say that much. Okay. Unfortunately, we do have to move on. As fun as that is. Oh, look at that. Here's a box that says, To Kitten Academy, Attention, Frolic. Interesting. Let's see what we've got. Wow, okay, I might be going the other way on that now. I said I kind of like it. It won't go away. Hang on. That's some coffee. Okay, trying that. Ooh. Aw, we all know what this is then.
Aw.
This is our blanket from Lily Cat, right, for Frolic. Look how beautiful that is, too. And it's in a matching bag. So cute. So she already sent ones for the others, and we'll add this. And there's no note, so thank you, though. It's really beautiful. All of your work is gorgeous, and I love being able to give these to the adopters. They're really wonderful. I'm just going to box that right back up and write a note on it right now. It says Frolic, F-R-O-L-I-C. We have right now. We got to get these kittens out of the house because you guys have sent so much stuff. We have a closet that I try to keep stuff like this in where I can just label it and leave it in the box until they get adopted. That closet is packed right now. It is packed for these bath kittens. You guys have been so generous.
So amazing.
Yes. Thank you all. Wow.
I think that Calamari made Ducky more pick-upable.
Oh, you want to bribe him with some more? Where did I just put it?
I didn't know.
Where did I just put it?
Kind of looking for something. More calamari.
How did I lose the calamari? Seriously. Oh, I handed it to you. You've got it. You've got all that stuff. That's how I lost it. Yes. Okay. So pull some out and give it to him.
Thank you, buddy.
They should all get some more. Make him take it from your fingers, though. Don't let him take it from the mouth. Okay. Here we have a drop shipment from Amazon. Oh my goodness.
Wait,
Okay.
is this it?
Yeah, it's the one that's open. That's it. Yeah.
Huh. It's so weird.
Well, if you've ever seen calamari or a little squid that you would eat, it's basically like a tube. Like that's their whole body is shaped like a tube, and when they serve it, they basically cut it so that it's like a sheet. So what you're seeing there is, you know, the tube. If you imagine a tube, then you cut it open, it's flat like a sheet. So you got a tube, you cut it open, it's flat like a sheet, and then they just cut the sheet into little squares and they dry it, and that's what you got. So it's like flat little pieces of square. Anyway, let's see. We've got some stuff from Amazon here, and there is a note. Aw. It says, "Hi Kitten Academy, hi kittens, enjoy your gift from Diana in Colorado." Diana in Colorado, here we go. DJ seems to recognize you from having sent stuff to us before, I guess?
No, like from the card just a minute ago.
Oh, geez, I don't know. I need more coffee this morning or something, so we'll take that. Hi, kittens, mom cats, and faculty. Enjoy your gift from Diana in Colorado. Here you go, TJ. So here we have, first off, a Smarty Cat Catnip Caves. They are catnip-infused bags. So every time the cat gets in the bag, it says it releases catnip scent with every touch. Very cool idea. I like that. We also have a Smarty Cat electronic hot pursuit toy, now with lights. Oh, they added lights. Very cool. So this is like basically, they used to have a toy called Undercover Mouse that was the same idea. The patent on that must have run out because now everybody makes one and they're great cat toys. It's basically a piece of cloth with a little electronic mouse that goes around underneath the piece of cloth, and the cats love to try to grab it. This, by the way, got wrecked already. I think this is going to be more of a bed they sit on than a house they sit in. I can see that that's happening already. We just put this out of the way for a moment. Put it right back there. All right, there's one more thing in here. It says, oh, sorry, folks, I'm trying to keep all this on the camera and interesting and not succeeding very well today. Oh, hey, look at that. We got one of these just the other day, too, so this will be great for us to use in endowment bags. It is a collection. Oh, I think this is a different one, though. It's a collection of little fuzzy mice, just tons of little fuzzy mice. These things are so great as cat toys. They really are. I'm going to just throw a couple around the room right now. I especially love these colors that they come in, too. Look at this rich purple. Keep on. Oh, Okay, the other things here I'm going to put back away for now. We'll distribute these later.
Tubby's looking for more.
Tubby, are you looking for more squid, or are you looking for more mice? Oh, they rattle too. That makes it even more fun. Okay, we got a whole box of these. There must be 100 in here. This is awesome. There must be 60 in here. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Wow, these are great. Diana, right? Thank you so much. Or is it Diane or Diana? Okay, with an A or an E, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I know. I know. I have the memory of a goldfish, and a particularly dumb goldfish at that. So I've heard there's some talented goldfish that can just outdo me in every way. All right, moving right along. I don't even know what to pick next. We'll do another one of these Amazon boxes. Maybe this is the other one from Diana. Diane. She's making fun of me now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Is this from you? This is awesome. This is great. This says, for the Kittens Endowment Bundles, Ian in Worcestershire, England. I hope I'm saying that right. It's actually, if I were to pronounce it the way that it says, it's Worcestershire, England, which in my very flat ability to pronounce things, I should just go that way instead of even trying Worcestershire. There we go. I'll give you that note from Ian or Ian.
Why?
Well, which way would you say it?
Who says Ian?
People do. Maybe they're all Americans. I don't know. From Ian, then. Thank you, Ian, very much. It is the world's biggest collection of cat dancers, which, by the way, is a fantastic cat toy, and I am going to love giving these out in the endowment bags. We have one of these in the Annex, and Frolic and her kittens love it. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, a baker's dozen. Wow, look at that. You know, I don't know if this is true, because, you know, you read some of these things on the internet sometimes and you don't know. I heard that baker's dozen originated when, in some country, they passed just this crazy law that made the consequences for shortchanging somebody at the bakery really, really dire. So if somebody ordered a dozen of something and you gave them like 11, you would get in huge trouble. So they started putting in 13 just to make sure. I think it was something like that. And you know, I've just done that story wonderful justice by giving you all the details too. So you don't even have to look it up now. Just take my word for it.
Oh, see, it's over here.
Anyway, 13 Cat Dancer originals from Ian, from Ian in Worcestershire.
Your mom?
It's either
crazy for this treat.
It's either from Ian in Worcestershire or from Ian in Worcestershire. Thank you so much. Either way, these are great, and I'm going to love giving these to everybody in the endowment bags. They are fantastic, fantastic cat toys. I've been a fan of those as cat toys for way longer than we've even been doing Kitten Academy. Those are just some of the original fantastic cat toys. So thank you so much.
Where did it go?
Okay.
She just tried to completely rip this out of.
Who did? Fawcett try to? Wow, Fawcett's crazy about that over there, huh? That's more the squid. DJ's still handing out squid treats. Oh, and they've got the little pink mouse that's over there too. Now they're playing with that. That's what you hear. Can you hear that? Great toys. Thank you guys all so much. This is already an awesome mailbag. All right. Speaking of, we have here something from Royal Mail. Okay, so another one from overseas, and let's see. There is oh my goodness. Okay, there's a note first. The note says, "Hi DJ, Chris, faculty, mom cats, and kittens. Here are some cigars For frolic, prance, gallivant, revel, ruffy, and tumble. Love, Helen, Hillstells,
Aw.
Jasper, and Jumbo. Jimbo. It says Jumbo, but I know it's Jimbo. So these are the Yow Catnip cigars, the boys and the girls version. So we have 2 for the boys that are the boys, and we have 4 for the girls that are pink. Because if there's one thing we are about at Kitten Academy, it is gender normativity. That's sarcasm, by the way. I could give the blue ones to the girls and the pink ones to the boys, and they wouldn't care, because these are awesome no matter what. And I wouldn't care either. But it's really cute anyway. It's a girl, it's a boy. These are awesome. Yow Catnip is the best, and I think you guys have seen, especially Pumice playing with her Yow Catnip apple in here. Here it is.
Tomato?
I thought it was an apple. Look, it's got the apple leaf on the top, not a tomato vine. It's an apple leaf. This is an apple. Everybody, I know a lot of you think it's a tomato, probably because it's kind of frumpy.
Oh my god. Okay, do you want to see what she does?
No, yeah, put it over here. Let's put it over here and see if she comes for it. We'll put it right here and see what happens. Anyway, yeah, so Pummy broke open this Yow Catnip thing the other day and has been having a ton of fun with it. And Yow Catnip is the best. So thank you so much for sending that. These are going to be really cute for people.
She's looking for it.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Where'd it go? Can you smell it? Is it a mystery? Do I have it?
She knows it's there somewhere.
Okay,
Oh,
wow.
maybe she's been distracted by the catnip now?
She'll find it, I think, maybe. I'm just going to leave it there and see what happens. Oh, now you're encouraging her? Good.
No, she's looking for a mouse. Hey, Ducky, Ducky Booty. Oh, my mouse, there's mice over there.
So, Helen, thank you so much for sending those. Those are really, really cool. And I'm going to put your note over here, too. And I think DJ has already got your address, so she doesn't need that from me. All right. There we go. Okay. Boop. I think it's really cute that they do the "It's a Boy, It's a Girl" cigars for kittens, like you would, in a 1950s TV show. I don't know if that was something that they actually did, but that reminds me of Mitch Hedberg. Mitch Hedberg is a comedian that I love, who's not always appropriate for kids, so don't go check him out just for your kids or anything. But Mitch Hedberg does a joke where he says, hey, he says, sometimes I like to smoke cigars. My favorite brand is It's a Boys. That's his favorite. Oh, that's so cute.
There is a turn over the nose.
Oh, really? On Helen's thing?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh my gosh! Did she send a list again?
She did. She wrote on the back of her shopping list again. I don't know how I missed that. Sorry, Helen. I distracted myself with the whole joke about the gender-specific cigars, which, by the way, I hope I didn't offend anybody with that. I'm just trying to be silly, and sometimes I hit and sometimes I miss. Okay, so you're right. Again, she has written her note to us on the back of her shopping list, which she has been shopping most recently for Diet Coke, Felix cat food, apples, toilet paper, etc., smiley face. Joke's on us. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Helen. I'm sorry I didn't read your joke. I was too busy trying to make my own. So here we have more from Lily Cat. It says, for wash and faucet, this completes the set for the bath kittens. Lily Cat, you're amazing at this, and I love the way that you've been sending them in their own little baskets now that match the blankets. So here we have one for wash that I love these colors. This is a beautiful sort of green-blue, sort of a sea green, I think they would call it, with some blue in there, some serious blue. Beautiful, beautiful. These are so soft. I love your blankets, Lily Cat. They're so great.
Are they labeled for kittens?
They are.
Okay.
No, this one, the blue one, is labeled for wash, and the purple one is labeled for faucet. And it is, it's also purple and white and gray blanket on the inside there. It's beautiful. I just love these so much. They're so soft, and it's just, I said this a minute ago, it is a joy to be able to include these in the bags that we give to the people that adopt the kittens, to the endowment bags, because they're just so heartfelt and wonderful and soft, too, and just they're great in every way. I think it really just goes a long way to show the adopters, they know, but it goes a long way to really show them how much people love them and their cats. You know, this community is so fantastic, and Lilycat, your work and everybody else's work is a big part of what makes this community so fantastic. Thank you so much for that. I noticed, by the way, Lilycat, I didn't miss it, there's something else in this box. Dark chocolate Cadbury mini eggs. Oh, this is terrible. So I talked about it. Was it you that sent the previous bag? I can't remember right now because I'm really bad that way. But in one of the mailbags just a little while ago, somebody sent us a bag of, I think it was you, dark chocolate Cadbury mini eggs. And I mentioned then, I've mentioned before, I have a soft spot for the Cadbury mini eggs that come out every year at Easter. I'm not usually a big fan of like cheap chocolate, because I'm kind of a chocolate snob in a way, maybe.
No, but you eat them.
But I eat any. It's true. I do eat any chocolate that shows up in the house. But these Cadbury mini eggs, you know, when they come out at Easter, they are awesome. They're so good. I don't know how they're so good. They just melt in your mouth. The chocolate is great chocolate. And
It's mother.
it is that great. I did not know until just like a month ago that they even had a dark chocolate version, which is taking something that I already have a weakness for and then multiplying it by something else that I have a weakness for. This is basically my kryptonite in a bag. And the previous bag, by the way, it was a big bag like this too. It is gone. It is completely gone. And this bag is going to meet the same fate. I'm going to consume it, and I'm going to enjoy it. And so, Lilycat, I can safely say you are the reason my diet is failing. And thank you for that. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to be a failure.
Is there a diet?
Yes, there is a diet. It is a diet of dark chocolate Cadbury mini eggs. That is a diet. Maybe not the healthiest diet, but it's mine, and I love it. All right. So, DJ's just over there laughing at me right now. Which is, it's one of those things like, ha-ha, but it's serious. All right. Just a thing, by the way, to see me through our weather, which has gotten ridiculous. We had 2 days last week that were 60 degrees and 70 degrees, and I thought spring was finally here, and tomorrow it's going to snow again. Boston is flipping out. That is so cute. I need to bring this back over here where you all can see how she's freaking out about this. Look at this.
She's amazing. She's a cutie thing.
Okay. So, Lilycat, again, thank you for ruining my diet, and thank you so much for these blankets. They're fantastic.
These blankets really are amazing. She makes them all.
Yes, so these are the ones for faucet and wash, right? I'm going to write that on here right now so that I can try to stuff it. C-E-T-A-U-C-E-T, wash. So I can try to fit them in our closet, which is already exploding. Perfect. Then I'll put it here with the other stuff that has to go to that closet. By the way, DJ, the rest of everything is going into your office until we have a chance to organize it, because my office is also full of stuff. Yeah. You guys have been awesome. We might be overdue to take some of the stuff that is generic, distribute as you see fit stuff, and bring it over to On Angel's Wings for some of their extra kittens, which is a nice thing, I think, to do when we can. All right, here we have a package from Amazon. Aw, so it says, "Hi, Smokey, enjoy your gift from Diana in Colorado." And "Hi, Kitten Academy, enjoy your gift. Every classroom needs a toy box from Diana in Colorado." So, I think first off we have this, which is a pop-up toy box. It looks very cute, actually. And so we will put some toys in this. We do this for the faculty outside, too. We've got a big box for them. And then we have, I see why you sent this, for Smokey. It is like a prescription bottle that says Smokey's Stash on it, 100% organic catnip. Smokey's Stash. Yeah, so you are from Colorado, where the thing that this is making jokes about is perfectly legal and totally cool, and everybody understands it. But I don't know how people talk to kids these days about this kind of stuff or anything. So I'm going to avoid commenting on it too much. But I think Smokey's really going to appreciate her stash. I think that's really, really cute. Diana, that's actually adorable. Thank you so much. I think Smokey will appreciate that. She doesn't get catnip quite as often as she should, but she loves playing with things that you wouldn't expect. Like, she's the most playful 17-year-old cat ever. And she loves getting on my desk and picking up, she loves stuff that's like wires or like bent up paper clips.
Yeah, she does love wiring.
I'll tell you, her favorite thing in the whole world is attacking either like a pen or if you ever take your glasses off in front of her, it is game over.
Yeah.
Because she goes crazy for the earpieces on glasses. I don't know why. Maybe it was something that she had earlier in her life, like maybe her owner liked to play with her that way.
Or she had glasses.
Or maybe she used to wear glasses. I don't know, but she's just nuts about playing with that kind of stuff. And you wouldn't believe, like I said, for being 17, 18 years old now, she is so playful. She just goes crazy for stuff sometimes. So thank you so much for sending this stuff, Diana. I love it. And Smokey is also going to love her catnip. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Those are empty boxes. I need to open something big so that we have a way to...
Come on, it's right here.
Hang on. I need to put Lily Cat, her note didn't make it into her box. So. Okay. TJ's trying to keep Fawcett in the camera. I don't know how well you guys can see that anyway. Have you looked at the camera to see if it's that low down? Oh my goodness, folks.
We need a tissue box for these kids. Like
we should do the tissue box. We've got plenty of tissue. We could do that. We should do that.
Tons of tissue. Like tons of it.
Yeah, we have a stash of tissue. And we have the pop-up boxes. Remember the big pop-up box for the balls? Yeah, we can do
balls and tissue.
We don't need the balls in there.
Why not?
Because then you try to step in the box and you step on a ball and you slip and you break your
back.
Why
would you step in the box in the first place?
You would get in the box. It's a big box. We're going to do this. We're
I'm
going to do it.
not going to break my back.
You could.
This is like Kinder eggs. Why does that even happen? Like, how clumsy are we?
I don't know about you, I am pretty clumsy. Like, I trip and fall over stuff all the time.
You're not allowed in the ball pit.
Even when there's nothing to trip and fall over, I can trip and fall over nothing at all. That's how clumsy I am. I really am. Like, when I used to rollerblade all the time, I was really, really big into rollerblading. I would do it all the time, and I would still do it if there were a place to do it here, but the roads here are awful, and there's nowhere to do it. So I did it mostly when I lived in the city.
Wait, what was the last thing we got?
The blankets. That was all about the blankets still. Wasn't it? No, the stash. Smoky stash. You copied that down from Diana, right? Sorry.
I did.
Sorry. What was I saying? Oh, rollerblade. I was just going to mention the fact that, like, I had, even when I'd been doing it for years and would do it all the time, lots and lots of it, I still was, like, perpetually falling down. Or not actually hitting the ground falling down, but, like, in a state of, like, halfway falling down and catching myself at the last minute. Like, just perpetually. Like, that was my style on the rollerblades, was, like, the falling down style. Anyway. Okay. Big box. Here we have a note. I can see already what's in here, by the way. It's phenomenal. Mr. A and DJ and all the kittens and cats at Kitten Academy, okay to read aloud during mailbag. It says, thank you And it's got an interesting little print with holes in it. And it says, here we go, Dear Kitten Academy, thank you for everything you do to take such good care of kittens and their mom cats. I am new to Kitten Academy. I discovered it on YouTube about 2 weeks before the Munits were adopted, and I joined Discord soon after that. I love starting and ending my day with kittens, and especially love the close-ups and mailbag. So, here are some things for the current class's endowment bags. 1. Ball tracks for Pummy and the kittens being adopted with her, and one for Ducky. So there are ball tracks in here. The Cadbury senses ball track. It's the same ball track that they are used to. This is a great ball track. There's one right there, and we love it. In fact, they used to sell this as just like a 4-piece track that was really boring, and you would have to buy 2 of them to put it together into the figure 8 like this, and that's what everybody would do is buy 2. So the guys who make them at Cadbury got smart, and they're like, okay, we're just going to sell it as one kit that goes together into the figure 8. It's perfect. It is so perfect, and you got that one, and that is really the cool one. So there's 2 of those in here. I think, yes, 2. It also says 2 ball towers for Tubby and Fawcett, but distribute as you see fit. So this also is the same ball tower that's in here. We've got 2 of those, the orange Pet Stages Play ball tower, very popular for kittens. I think there's one of those in here, right? There's a ball tower, or is it the black one? Oh, okay.
We got the orange one in there.
Yeah, okay. And then it says they are also playful and cute. 3, for, look, Wash is going to play with it. I think Wash would prefer the orange one to the black one. Interesting. Okay, Wash, or maybe he just wants a new toy. Wash, you doing some quality assurance there, buddy? Okay, 3, for Frolic's Fur Balls, I have included a scratcher my cats love. We call it Mousy Go Round. I think that's what it says. And check out the 4-way tunnel that is packed with it. I thought they would get a kick out of it. So, let's see. That is, oh, I see. Oh, hey, look at that. Here's a funny coincidence. I have never seen this toy before, and today we have 2 of them. It says Feline Frenzy with Scratch Pad, and it is the same as the one that we got a minute ago, I think, or at least it looks very much the same. And it is bundled with a 4-way tunnel, so that's perfect. And, oh, that is the entire contents of the bag. There's just there's another ball track and another ball tower in here. Why are they having so much fun with this ball tower? You've had a ball tower in this room the whole time, kids. Oh, my goodness. Cats. All right. Anyway, enjoy, and thanks for all that you do. I can't imagine a day now without Kitten Academy in it. Signed, Ruth, who is Dino Rutharoo on Discord. Dino Rutharoo. That's very cute. A lot of the folks on Discord have picked up names that end in Aru, A-R-U, after a certain incident made that a popular thing to do. Thanks to Custeroo, I think. Look at this. Look, you've got one right here. You got one right here. Why is that one more fun? Like, yeah, I don't know. That one's old. We know all about that one. This orange one, though, it's all new. Kittens actually do. I was thinking about this the other day, and I wanted to say about it. You know, human beings are this way. Kittens are this way, especially. Kids are this way. They have a very strong drive for novelty. Like, they want something new and different all the time. And they're very quick to sort of wear out their interest in something that they've had around for a while. So I think it's really it's another reason why it's so wonderful that you guys send us so many different things all the time. We can switch them out for the kittens, and they get that novelty all the time. And I think that's important for their development too. The more stuff you can expose them to, just like for human kids, the more stuff you can expose them to at a young age, I think the better off that they will be in the long run. So anyway, Ruth Aru, thank you so much, Dino Rutharoo, for sending us this stuff. These are great things. These endowment bags for these kittens, by the way, are going to be epic. It's actually, as you know, Pumice and Wash and Bubbles are all flying home. And they might have too much to fit on the plane, so in a way, it's kind of nice that we're going to have to take Bubbles out on a separate trip. That'll give us another chance to bring some of the stuff. And if it doesn't fit, we'll ship it. You know, we can ship this stuff to their adopter too, but just there is so much stuff. Their adopters are all really going to have to, I don't know, bring a truck. Somebody on the chat was joking the other day about how instead of sending us toys, they should just contribute to a U-Haul now for all the kittens, which is not far off the mark. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to close that back up. Okay, wow. So that's also going to have to go to the endowment closet. This is for Pumice and Frolly classes. Okay, wow. Thank you so much. You know, I know that the people that watch and end up adopting kittens from us, like I said earlier, they know that these kittens are loved and they love the kittens too. But it just is, it's on a whole other level when they come and there's just bags of stuff that all of you have sent for their kittens to get the best start in their new homes. It's wonderful. It really is. Okay. We're getting close here, and it's 11:20, so we're doing okay on time. We got 3 more boxes, I think. So we're totally going to get this done in one. We won't have to postpone it till another day. Oh, now you think it's fun. Okay, that's fine. Did I just have to show it to you? Did you not even know what this was? It's been in your room literally your entire life. Oh, hey, look at that. I love this thing. It is, oh, it's there. I don't, here, take these. I don't see a note. There's got to be one though, right? So, yes, there is. There it is. It was hidden. Okay, hang on. It says, "Hi, Mr. ADJ. I loved this gift from last week's mailbag and thought another one could be used as you see fit. As always, thanks for all you do. Lots of love, Janelle," who is Jan Rob on Discord. And I also, so we got one of these a couple mailbags ago, and I commented on how much I loved the design of it, which I do love the design of this thing. And then I wanted to save it and kind of save it and put it out at a special time or for a special class or after, you know, we cleared stuff out, because I thought it was so cool. It's sort of like the contemplation station. It's a cardboard bowl. And it's very bowl shaped, and I think this would be perfect for all of our cats. Like, I want to put one here, and I want to put one in the annex, and I want to put one on our kitchen counter. Can you imagine how much the cats would love this on the kitchen counter where they love to sleep in bowls? It would be so perfect. So now we have 2. I might put one in here, or maybe one in the annex, and put
one in here.
No, this says here is one to be used as you see fit. Yeah. So I would really like to have one on the kitchen counter. I would like that a lot, I think. And would you be okay with that? That's true. Okay, that's fair too. Okay.
So open it now.
You want me to put one in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We have another for the annex.
Oh, their contemplation station had to go out too, because Logan Berry peed. This is perfect. We'll use this one in here. We'll keep the other one in reserve and argue about where we're going to put the other one. Jan Rob, thank you so much. I think this thing is just the coolest contemplation station. It looks so fun. It's just a cute bowl thing. I don't know how to describe it. It also looks like it came straight out of like the house for the movie Beetlejuice. You know how they decorated in that like 80s, like super nouveau, 80s nouveau style. Like this looks like it belongs to that. So This also comes with a little bit of catnip to seed it, which is nice, but I don't know if we really need to, but I'm going to put just a little bit down here anyway, so we can.
I'll get one with the kitchen on it.
You just ordered one for the kitchen? Okay. Okay, so you don't have to send us another one for the kitchen. DJ and I solved the argument. She just ordered one online for the kitchen. We got it. We got this covered. We got it, everybody. All right. Mission accomplished.
Who wants to sit
Jan Rob, thank you so much. I know no kittens are sitting in this immediately, but they will. Trust me on this one. This is so cool. Okay, I'm going to put it aside for the moment. We've got a couple more boxes to open, and then we'll be good. Meanwhile, Wash is trying to find his way back to some of that squid. Look at it. Look, look. He thinks it might be in the mini eggs bag. He knows it's over there somewhere. It's not. These are mine. Hands off. Put these in my pocket. Can't have any. All right, look at this cute box. This is, it's cute. I don't know. It's got Easter bunnies on it. It's got little cats on it. It says meow. And then over here it says, hi, Mr. A and DJ. Happy Easter. Happy spring. Hi, Candy and the rest of the post office. It says meow and mew. It's really adorable. Wash wants the squid. Wash, you want a squid, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Come
Can
here.
I have this?
Is this what you're after?
Oh, you're...
Is it wrapped around her paw? Oh, his paw? You got it.
Oh, good boy.
This has a desiccant in it. I'm going to throw that out. Okay. Here, you want this? Is this what you were looking for, buddy?
Mommy's looking for some... No.
So you don't have to grab with your paw. Don't grab it. Don't be grabby. Don't be grabby. You're going to be like Loganberry, aren't you? Loganberry's this way. He's very grabby. You don't grab it. No, don't grab it. That's not how you get things from me. No, if you're going to be grabby, you're going to get nothing. No. Here. There, that's the way. There you go. Just use your mouth. Don't use your claws. Puppy. Here.
Oh, she wants the bowl.
I know she wants the bowl, but she was... No?
Ducky's in the bowl.
Oh, it's right here. Oh.
Oh,
Ducky's in the bowl. It's so cute. Oh, come on. You keep dropping it. I know you want this. Okay, wash here. No grabbies.
no, but it's so cute.
No grabbies. No grabbies here. No grabbies. Nope. Come on. You don't have to hold my hand. No, you don't have to hold my hand. No.
How does he understand?
Because he gets it from me when he doesn't do that. That's how he understands. I think he'll figure it out. Look, he's already figured it out.
Boy.
Very good. Ducky? Oh, Ducky, you dropped yours. Where'd it go? It's right here. Okay, no grabbies. Here. There you go. All right, wow. That squid's a huge hit. I bet those shrimps are going to be just as good once we get to them. Okay, so I'm excited about this box, but I lost my knife. Here it is. Washi. Look at it. All right, I don't know how to open this correctly, so I'm just going to do the best I can. It says, okay to read on the stream. Did you guess who this parcel is from yet? And there's a little dog with some ears. I think I do know, but I'm not going to guess. I'm just going to hop right in. Happy Easter. Aw, Taz. So, Taz and Kitty. And beautiful photos again. My goodness. What amazing photography. Those are just gorgeous. So, Mr. A and DJ, Easter might have already passed by the time you get this, but we still wanted to send you an Easter parcel. We sent a few things we know the kittens will like. Taz and Kitty recently got some spring toys, and they were a hit and still are. We sent some, same kind Taz and Kitty have. You probably already have lots of them, but you can never have too many. The parcels we have sent in the past, you mentioned how much you like the photos. Thanks. Your photos are also good. Both of you are pawsome. Almost 2 years watching your stream. Happy Easter and happy spring. From Erica, Linda, Taz, and Kitty. There's another beautiful photo inside. These are just great. So well lit. I love it. Very good. And here's one of Kitty wearing a lei on the back. Such great photos. My goodness. You're right. We do have a lot of springs, and you're right. You can never have too many. Oh, I need a picture. Where's my phone? Oh my gosh, where is it? Wash, you're totally ruining this picture.
What?
I know. It seems weird to say that Wash could ruin a photo. Oh, now he's going to make it better. Okay. Get on in there, buddy. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but it's Wash and pumice together in the bowl. I'm going to post this on Discord real quick from my angle. I'm also going to take another one now that Wash has stepped away for a minute. Puppy, look at me. Oh, there you go. That's good. That'll do. Okay, let's put that one in the chat. Hi, Tiny Wash. I'm sorry I said you ruined anything. How could you ruin anything? You're too cute. You're too cute. Okay, there we go. I knew that bowl was going to be an instant hit. Like, that is something you can just see immediately how it would appeal to a cat. Pummy loves it. She's curled up in it. Oh my gosh, this is too cute. Look at her now. Oh, I made noises and she put her head up. Okay, let's wait. All right, well, let's dig in here. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of stuff to go through in here.
Where's Faucet? Faucet! Thank you.
They'll be around. Okay. And it's all labeled. Look at this. Okay, so first off, this is for DJ. I can see that. It says Mr. A and DJ, A Taste of Canada. It's maple flavored cotton candy.
Yeah, that's
So,
the thing that
yeah, you may know that DJ is a fan of cotton candy. She loves cotton candy, and she's a fan of maple. She loves maple flavoring. It's kind of new to her, I think, since she came to the United States. And she's instantly fallen in love with it. So if you combine those two things and give her maple-flavored cotton candy, that is like her dark chocolate Cadbury eggs. It is exploiting two of her favorite things in one. In fact, she's motioning for me to give it to her right now. So here you go.
You don't have to tell them that.
I can tell them that. That's awesome. Thank you. You hit the nail on the head with that. Here is a rubber ball for Elsie. It's very cute. Elsie likes these kind of balls too. She does. She used to get them all the time when she was a puppy. Here we have an actual Kinder Surprise egg. We actually have two Kinder Surprise eggs. It's labeled for DJ. DJ is a fan of the Kinder Surprise eggs, which you cannot get in the United States now. There was some news recently where people were saying, oh yeah, you can get them in the United States now. They are not the same. The ones that they sell in the United States are called Kinder... No, they've got a slightly different name, and they're definitely a different thing. These are like a chocolate egg, and when you break it open, there's a little pod inside with a toy in it. It's very cool. The United States ones are half an egg that's got like a weird cream filling of it, and then the other half is a toy. Like, that's not at all the same thing. So Kinder Surprise eggs are awesome. DJ loves them. I had never really seen one before I met DJ, I don't think. She's the one that introduced me to them in the first place. I think they're pretty cool too. When I was a kid, I would have thought this was the coolest thing in the universe. Now we've got Wash.
And then you would have promptly choked on it.
Yes, I probably would have choked to death because I'm American, and American kids can't have a toy that's encased in food because they would choke on it. Because we American kids are raised right. Yes, we're smart. We're smart like that, us Americans. We know. Hang on, I gotta post this picture. I just took a wash in the chat too because he's being too cute. DJ, by the way, is totally, she's like stuffed her face so full of cotton candy at this point. She looks like a squirrel, like hiding nuts for the winter. It's crazy. Okay, here we have, oh my goodness, this looks like a new weakness for me. These are Kinder mini eggs. So already it's another mini egg, but these are hazelnut mini eggs, and I think I have mentioned before that I have a weakness for hazelnut and chocolate, so everybody today is ruining our diet in the best ways. Kinder hazelnut mini eggs, I'm so excited to try that. Here we have a For the Kittens, I don't know what this is, it's huge. Moving tail mouse stimulates cat's natural drive to stalk and hunt. And it has a suction cup so you can stick the mouse to something solid like a window or the floor. I see. Okay. So it's basically like, I see now. I'm looking at the back of the package. It's a mouse, but the mouse is really just there to be the motor that drives this thing. What it really is a wand toy that moves itself. And that's the tail of the mouse. So you suction cup the mouse somewhere, and the wand part moves around, and the cats can play with it all by themselves. That's going to be fun, and you have thoughtfully included the batteries. That's so sweet of you. Oh my gosh, very thoughtful. This is going to be great. We're going to try this out for sure. That's a new one to us. I like it. It is called the brand name is it's Pet Stages, like we've seen, and it is called Moving Tail Mouse. Pet Stages Moving Tail Mouse. Oh, you know, I keep smelling something that smells sort of sweet. It's your maple cotton candy, but it smells to me like the PLA plastic that I use in the 3D printer, because that stuff smells kind of sweet too. It's got like a corn syrup smell to it. Yeah, it's like a corn syrup smell. And I was just doing 3D printing the other day. Like for the first time in years, I got my 3D printer out and started using it. And so now I smell that, and my brain immediately goes, "Did you leave the printer on?" I'm like, yes, I smell it. Oh, this is so cool. I really like this too. This is a little rubber weighted bottom with a butterfly and a bell on top. It's a very simple toy, but you can see it's like one of those Weebles that it'll stand itself up and they can hit it, and it'll wobble around. It's really cute. It's just Pet Store brand Wobbly Cat Toy is all it's called. Pet Store Wobbly Cat Toy. But it's really cute. I like this a lot. I like the orange color. I like the butterfly, the bell. This is a great design cat toy. I'm excited about this one too. Oh, and you gave us two of them. There's another one that is a green fish. So we have an orange butterfly and a green fish, Wobbly Cat Toys. Maybe we can put one in either room because I really like those a lot. Oh, now this is a different one. This is a hairbands for Custard and the faculty, but they're a different kind of hairband. It'll be interesting to see what he thinks of that.
Oh.
Reminds me of the old telephone cords that we used to have back in the day. Ask your parents, kids. Yes. What does telephone cord mean? I'm just kidding. I know you kids know what I'm talking about, even though I'm really old. These are going to be fun. I think Custard will probably really enjoy them, but we're going to have to try it out and see. Once again, a new twist on a familiar old favorite. Oh, look, there's a third one. It says For the Kittens. This one is a pink bird. Look how cute this one is.
Aww.
Wobbly Cat Toy is a pink bird. Those are so cute. I really like these. Okay, I'm going to put one in either room. I'm going to do it right now. Can we do that?
Let's put it in front of the camera.
Which one goes in this room?
The pink bird.
The pink bird, really?
Oh, the green fish.
Okay, the green fish in here. Let's do the pink bird in the annex. That's what I want. Let's do it that way. You like that? I asked DJ to make a decision, and then I second guess her immediately. Yeah. Exactly. That's how I make her feel like she was involved without really giving her any involvement whatsoever. She does. She feels involved. It works every time. You can tell from her expression. Okay. All right, I'm going to put that right there. We'll see how long it takes the kids to notice it. Meanwhile, this bowl, can you guys see this? Is this on the stream, DJ? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we just had two cats in it, but now it's down to one, and I think he's getting a little disturbed by the fact that I'm rotating.
Why?
I want him to be looking at the camera. He's not going to, though. Okay. Oh, now we got a faucet in the box. Faucet, what's the matter? You couldn't wait for the rest? Okay. There's only one more thing in this box besides faucet. The springs, the promised springs. It's just for the kittens. Now, we do have an awful lot of springs already, but we don't have them in these attractive pastel colors. This is a different kind of spring. So, again, a new twist on an old familiar favorite. I think this is going to be some really fun stuff. Thank you so much for sending this. Erica and crew. Let's get the names. Erica, Linda, Taz, and Kitty. Thank you so much. This is some really cool stuff. And I think the kittens are going to love it. I'm really excited about all of it. Look at this. Now we got Ducky and Washington. That thing is just, I just knew when that thing showed up in the mailbag a couple weeks ago, I knew it was going to be a hit. And that's why I was saving it, because I wanted it to be, you know, something we can deploy at a special time. And now we have two, so it's not as unique, and I can just throw one out, and we can see what they think of it. It's great. Everybody, thank you so much. Erica, thank you so much. This is some awesome stuff. I can't wait to dig into those hazelnut chocolates, by the way. I'm very excited about all of this. And DJ is still digging into her maple cotton candy over there, so big hit all around. Thank you so much, and what an attractively decorated box and card and your photography and everything. It's just great on every level. Thank you so much. So finally, we are going to wrap it up with this box here that is also fragile. This is a very special one from our friend Moose Little on the chat. Moose Little on the chat has been sending us stuff for quite a long time and has sent us some of the most incredible stuff that we've ever gotten. So I'm excited to see what this is, although Moose Little did say that she'd sent us two boxes. There was this big box, and then there was a much smaller box that she paid extra to get the much smaller box to us on time, and it still hasn't arrived. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's not my fault. It's the post office, or UPS. I guess it was UPS, right? I think she said it was UPS. I'm so sorry. I don't know where it is. All I know is it's not here yet. So, but we've got the big one. So let's dig into it. Hey, we're missing a box. The box. We've got the box that was in the hall that had the bread in it. Remember?
Yeah, Papa's box.
Yeah, where's Papa's box?
Where is it?
I don't know.
Where'd you put it after you took the bread out?
I don't know. We're missing one box. We'll find it right after this, okay? Because I meant to talk about that, and I just realized, where's it at? I don't know. But let's start here. Okay. I'm going to actually do this sideways so that you guys can still see whatever I pull out of here. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, my goodness. What? DJ, first off, this is beautiful. As I would expect. There's a sheet here. It says, very important to open in this order with pictures of the beautiful, beautiful boxes. And they're all numbered. So this is gorgeous. I'm like, this is so unbelievably pretty.
It's so pretty.
I know. So this we can't open yet. This is number 6. Yeah. But let's dig in. Oh, this is gorgeous. My goodness, this is gorgeous. Okay, this is number 1, so let's start here. Very important to open in this order. It says...
No, it's too pretty. You can't open it.
I know, it really is too pretty. This is so gorgeous. It says...
Oh my God, can I just tear at that?
Open first. This is the beginning of the whole journey. Oh my goodness.
What has she done?
What have you done? You have sent us epic stuff in the past, and this it looks like you've just become more epic. I don't know how you could have outdone what you did for Crowclair, yes, Rue's family. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Rue's family. Yes, that little the pastry cabinet is still one of my favorite things so much, and now we have this. I don't know why I'm trying to open this so carefully because I'm not going to.
You're supposed to do it.
I'm not going to be able to preserve all this stuff. And it looks like I may have actually hit the limit of what I can even undo correctly. Oh, I see. Oh, because it comes around here and then there's more knots. Wow, you are an expert packager. How did you do this?
I mean, can we just lay out the boxes and...
Without even getting into what's in this stuff, I know, DJ's just like, you know what, the gift is good enough, just wrap, just leave it that way, and that'll be the gift. Because it's beautiful. This is all so gorgeous. Okay, I think I finally got through this string. Already, the string by itself is a work of art, and then when we get into this package here, I'm going to be very careful to open this so I don't cut whatever's inside. Oh, Moose Little, this is phenomenal. It's a book. I suspected it was a book. That seemed kind of obvious. Let's get it out of here, though, so we can see what it is. They are. They're completely...
There are bubbles in a bubble
bubbles in a bubbles. We have Wash and Ducky over here. Okay, this is so pretty. Oh, my goodness.
What is it?
It is a book titled The Ship That Sailed to Mars. And it says, William M. Timlin, new introduction by John Howe. Okay? I am not familiar with this, but it's beautiful. The Ship That Sailed to Mars, a fantasy told and pictured by William M. Timlin. And it says, there's a dedication inside. It says, the perfect combination of wonder, fearlessness, exploration, and imagination in preparation of your own journey. Lynn, the quote is by Phoebe Ellis Reeves. Thank you, Lynn. Oh my goodness, beautiful. This is a beautiful book. Photo of William Timlin. Okay, hang on, this is the intro. Are you kidding me?
What?
It's not typeset. The book is handwritten.
What? No.
The book is handwritten. It is not a typeset book. It is a handwritten book. This is amazing. I mean, it's obviously like woodblock printed, like he wrote it once, and you know, it's a copy. It's not like he wrote in this book. Look at this, though. I thought this was just the intro page because it's all clearly handwritten. This is not just a fancy font. This is a beautiful, amazing handwriting. But it's not just the intro page. Every page is followed by a picture, a beautiful drawing, and then another handwritten page, and then another drawing, and then another handwritten page, and then another drawing. All of it. Look at that. That's amazing. This is a phenomenal book just by itself, and I haven't even read what it's about yet. I don't think so. I don't think I've heard of this book. It seems like vaguely familiar, but I've read other things that are like this. Like I think of William Burroughs. Didn't Burroughs write the Mars novels? Which just sort of reminds me of this in a way. Oh, I think he was maybe a little less fantasy and a little more sci-fi. I'm going to have to read all about this. This by itself is an amazing gift, and I can't believe you did more than this, which you did, because let's see what number 2. In order to make this journey, you will need some help. This is to see great distances. Oh my goodness, Lynn, this is ridiculously cool. I don't know how you do it. Oh my goodness, and this is also beautiful.
What is it?
It's a beautiful wooden box. I don't know what's in it yet, but I can guess. Look at this. So not only is this a gorgeous wooden box, it is also clearly handmade, clearly with this brass inset that's hand cut. I mean, you can see that it's handmade and hand cut and finished by someone, some craftsman put a lot of love into making this box, and it just shows. And then inside, see, there's a hinge, so it should. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, finished. So the reason it was a little tricky to open is it's got actually a clasp on the inside that's also very nicely made. Let's see, it's packed in with some tissue paper so that it doesn't get destroyed. Look at that. It is a beautiful, brass looking glass. I feel like a pirate almost. Like this is very traditional. It's got a focus ring. Like this is the real deal. This is not a toy. This is for real. It's all solid brass.
Can you see them? Can you see the people through the camera?
I need to focus. Can I see the people through the camera? Oh.
Yeah, wrapping paper stuff in your arm. Are they there?
Focus.
Everybody wave.
Wow. I'm having trouble. I may not be able to focus on something that's so near. It's beautiful. Wow. That's amazing. It's like a treasure, and it goes so well with the ship that sailed to Mars. What an amazing theme that you've put together here. I assume this is because we've been talking about moving when DJ finds her rotation, which we're going to do. Wow. Okay, number 3. Maybe there's something more to it, though. We'll see. In order to gauge correct distances, you'll need a special instrument of measuring the lands between. So, I'll be amazed if this is not a sextant at this point. Where's a little knife so I can open this a little carefully? Len, this is phenomenal. I don't know how you do this. It almost makes me, it's like I'm feeling a lot of sympathy for DJ, who said before that she feels guilty about how much nice stuff people send us.
So much guilt right now.
Yes, I'm also feeling that at the moment. All right. Oh my goodness, this is, whoa. So again, there's a lot of people that would have bought us really nice gifts and gone on and gotten something that looked like what they wanted to give us. But you have given us a real telescope and a beautiful book, and this is a real nautical compass, I believe. Wow. From Hofritz, Germany. It comes in this leather case, and there's some instructions here. Let's just see what this says. I'm not actually familiar with this. Oh, I see. It is a measuring device for measuring roads, curves, contours on maps and drawings. Oh, I see now. Oh my goodness, I have not heard of this particular device before. So what it does, if you have a map and you want to know how long the road is, obviously the roads are all to scale. And they print the little linear scale on the road, on the maps, that tell you, 1 inch is, 100 miles or whatever it is. But it's very hard to tell if you've got a curvy road or a curvy path, then what that would be in miles.
So
this device, yes, this device has a tiny wheel on the bottom, and you drag it along the map, and the dial then turns to show you how far you've gone. Can you see the dial turning? I don't know. It says map, plan, or curve measure. It's from Hofritz, New York. It is the real deal. And there's instructions here on how to use it to measure miles or nautical miles. And you can actually adjust it to meet your map so that it is the right scale for your map. That is phenomenal. What a cool thing, too. Wow. Centimeters, kilometers, nautical miles, kilometers, statute miles, made in Germany. Beautiful. And with a real little leather holder so that you know it's the real deal. Man, that's fantastic. I thought it was going to be a sextant. This is even cooler because I've heard of sextants and I have not heard of this. I know. That's like a real, somebody that was really going to travel would do that. That's amazing. Okay, so now we're on to number 4. Number 4 says, it's important to keep a record of this very special journey. It feels like a book, so it probably is a beautiful journal. Let's see. Gotta open this very carefully.
This is all so beautiful.
I know.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. I know how you feel. DJ and I are both like, this is too pretty, what do we do? Oh, wow. Okay, so it is a journal. And it's Moo brand. Moo, it says. That's cute. Reminds me of somebody. And that's what it is. It's a bound journal with plenty of room. This is your Moo Net Notebook, designed in London, bound in the Netherlands. Go forth and write. It's a beautiful, beautiful notepad. And the green pages in the middle are obviously for doing your illustrations on because we're excellent artists and writers. Yes. And it's even bound with a.
Once you read the book, that's how you'll start writing it.
Of course it is. Yes. I will actually write my own copy of the ship that sailed to Mars in my own handwriting. This is gorgeous. I mean, really, really beautiful. All this stuff is so quality. And Bubbles is now going to play with the strings that you used to wrap it all, because she can. Okay. Yeah, I am keeping an eye on it. Okay, wow. Okay, now we're into stuff that's even bigger. This says, during this adventure, you'll need to keep warm, so only cashmere will do.
Oh, God, Lynn. Why? Why are you the lucky one?
Alright, let's see about this. I figured out how to do this without having to untie everything. Lynn, this is too amazing. Let's see how we open this.
I feel like she shouldn't even have sent us the wrapping paper.
I know, like the wrapping paper is too good for us by itself. You could have just put nothing in it and sent just the tube of wrapping paper, and we would have been like, yeah, we don't deserve this. Okay. Lynn, this is all phenomenal, though. Wow. And this is, again, just the quality shows all the way through to the wrapping. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? This is so gorgeous. Lynn. This is a Ballora brand. Ballora, who have been making wonderful things since 1883 in Milano, Italy. So it is a Ballora Milano, Italy throw, 51 by 70 inches, 100% cashmere. This may be the nicest item in our entire home. So it might be. It's hard to say for sure, but if I were a betting man, I might bet on that. It is gorgeous. It's completely gorgeous. It's so soft and wonderful. And I know, because you're afraid to use it. Yes.
Even unwrap that phone.
I know. Anyway, it's got a neat little leather tag on it too, so that you know, and so that everybody that comes over to your house and sees it will know that this is from Ballora in Milano. Can't get that wrong. And this, look at me right now. I know. I'm wearing like a headband with cat ears and paste jewelry in it, and I'm opening up all this amazing stuff. I feel ridiculous. Lynn, that's amazing. This is so beautiful. I'm going to hand it to DJ so she can look at it up close. Here you go. Have a look at that. And maybe you want to undo the bow and close the box so that nobody gets into it also.
Oh, where's the... Oh, I see.
Okay, so now we have to go out of order because this, even though it's in the first box, is number 7. But this bag that says necessities is number 6. So I don't want to do it wrong. And over here it says, the time has come to open this bag, a collection of destinations you'll visit on this journey. Wow, I guess this is just a journey that Lynn has planned for us then. Nothing to do with us actually moving. Fantastic. Whoa! Oh, on second thought.
What?
Wow.
What?
So this is a map bag, and it is full of maps. Here is a map of Texas.
Oh my gosh.
A map of Texas.
Yeah.
Here is a map of, they're all labeled. This is also a map of Texas. Here is a map of Oregon.
Oh.
She's gotten us some really fancy maps of all the places that we've talked about. California. Another Texas, so we've got several Texas maps here. So far, I see how this trip is leaning. New York, California, and this is phenomenal. United States of America. Well, that seems very likely. Yes. Oh, Mars. There's a map of Mars. So DJ's medical rotations may take us further than any of us had expected at first. Wow, a map of Mars.
That's so cool.
New Jersey. Lynn. Oh, okay, and that's the maps. Wow. Wow. These are really quality maps too, and none of them appear to be modern maps. They're all like historical maps, so they're beautiful. I need to open at least one of these to show you guys. I do.
Yeah.
No, I do. I don't know which one to pick though. Let's pick one of the ones in Texas. Let's do that. So let's open this Texas so that we can see it. And that way you guys get a feel for it. I'm just going to put this back in the bag because I don't know what else to do with it yet. I know. I know. You know, if we weren't just about to move, I would like have all these framed and have them in mat room. How cool would that be?
Yeah.
Could put them down in the basement. It would look so gorgeous. I wonder if I should do that or if I should wait and do that after we go. So they're laminated. They're all laminated maps. They'll last forever. And this map, you can tell the age of it because it shows Texas, and Texas looks basically like Texas does today, although it's missing any major cities. And, oh, there's Houston. I see Houston. And then above it, the state immediately to the north of Texas is labeled as Indian Territory.
Wow.
And it's broken down by the areas there, too. We've got Comanches and Apaches in this section. We've got the Chickasaw Nation. How cool is all that? So this is the old map of Texas. It's beautiful. Lynn, this is amazing. I can't believe you did all this. And I'd like to show everybody all the maps, but I don't want to take up all your time. Plus, it is noon, so technically we're at our finishing time. But we can't be finished yet because there is one more box, Baba's box, that we've got to go through. Still, this is phenomenal. Plus, I want to have a quick look at this map of Mars with you guys, though. We got to open this one. Yeah, let's look at Mars. I didn't realize that Mars was in the list of places that DJ had applied for medical school, but I'm kind of excited. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. And with a little luck, this will be one of those ancient maps of Mars. Oh, there's two maps. There's two maps of Mars here. One is the map of Mars, which is gorgeous, and does it have a date on it so that we know when this one was done? I might be able to figure it out from some clues, but no, I don't actually know. I am showing them. But just in case we get lost along the way to Mars, there's a second map included in this bundle to help us find our way there. The solar system. How cool is that? Those are beautiful. That's really fun too, Lynn. I can see you had a lot of fun putting this together for us. So cute. Wow. Wow. It's thoughtful, it's charming, it's quality, it's just... Lynn, you are a class act.
Oh my God.
Like, and I mean that in the most literal sense.
I don't know if it, like, get Lynn Christmas. What do you get Lynn for Christmas?
I have no idea. Whatever you did, you couldn't measure up to what she's got given to us. And I know. It's phenomenal. Okay, I'm putting all these back in here. This is really, literally too much, Lynn. Okay, now there's one more piece here, number 7. Is this on here? This is number 7. No journey is without a special snack for energy and for pleasure. Number 7.
Like
Okay.
very many.
I don't know, it's a little heavy to be mini eggs.
I don't see Lindsay Cadbury.
You don't think so? By the way, this one is actually wrapped in a map of Illinois, which is appropriate because that's the place we're getting out of. Len, this is just, I don't even know what to say.
We may just stay in it.
That doesn't seem like me, and it certainly is not what I would like. Oh, it actually is. I think you were right the first time.
Wait, really?
Cadbury mini eggs.
Yes! Okay, finally.
But she had, obviously she had to lin it up by putting it into a fancy
I know.
bag. Yes.
Lin it up.
Lin it up. That's what we say from now on whenever something is made especially exceptionally fancy. Cadbury mini eggs.
I can't believe I guessed it.
I can't believe that we can go through all this and end with Cadbury mini
That's
eggs.
great.
It seems,
This I can handle.
at least there's some whimsy here after all this amazing nice stuff. I mean, it's all sort of whimsical. It really is, but it's just so nice. Lynn, you're amazing. This is all amazing. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say, and I feel bad. The very next thing I'm going to do is run out of this room and get another box to open, because this really seems like it should have been its own show. Lynn, it's phenomenal. And you were so insistent on the smaller box that you sent getting here and being something special. I can't imagine what else you could have sent. Like, it's overwhelming. This is really, really great though, and I love it all. I've always secretly wanted a telescope like this, looking glass as they call it, I think, right? Or spyglass. I don't know what you would call it. I've always wanted one, and this one is extremely fancy and will look great on a desk. Maybe in my new house I can actually have a nice desk and not one that's full of parts of things. I don't even know what to say, but I am going to do exactly what I just said I was going to do. I'm going to run out of the room and look for that other box, the one from Baba Ganoush, that nearly got forgotten, except didn't. So let me do that. I'll be right back, everybody, okay? Right back. Not quite done yet. Oh, my legs, though. My legs are done. Oh. Wow. Okay, here we are. Nearly forgot this one. This is a box that is from Baba Ganoush, or maybe from Baba Ganoush's owners. And it's already been opened because... hang on, I need to move Lynn's box out of the way. Lynn, this is... It's amazing. Literally amazing. Hi, Bubbles and Faucet. Okay. All right, so the box is already open because the first thing that they sent is one of my favorite breads. The first time that they came over when they adopted Baba Ganoush, they brought bread from Zingerman's that was it's a pepper cheese bread, and I ate the whole thing in like a day, which is terrible also for my diet, but it was so good. So they sent us more, and I ate that. And they sent us some more in this box, and I ate that. It's already gone. But I had to open the box and take it out so that it wouldn't go stale, right? And then I had to eat it so that it wouldn't go stale. Right? I mean, I had to do it. I had no choice. That's my point. So that's why the box is already open. I took the bread that they sent out, and I consumed it. I didn't merely eat it. It was consumed. All right. There's more in here, though. There's a lot more in here, and I didn't even look at it yet, so this is all going to be a surprise to me. I just went in, I grabbed the bread, I got out. Okay, so here's a note. It says, okay to read on stream. Let's start there. Oh, beautiful. There's a beautiful sketch here from an original pen and ink by Martin May. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's gorgeous. And it says, "Hello, Kitten Academy. Here is some fun stuff for faculty, moms, kittens, as you be fit." I think that's what it says. See fit, as you see fit. Okay, I can read. I'm good at this. "Thanks so much for all you do to improve the lives of kittens and cats. Baba Ganoush sends his special greetings from Jim and Allison, who are Jimbo and Knittin' Kitten on the chat." It says, "P.S. If it's felted, Knittin' Kitten made it." Okay. If it's felted, Knittin' Kitten made it. Well, let's see what we got. So, let's dig right in. First off, I'm just going to go like from the top down. I'm not going to try to dig around. We have raspberry and coconut marshmallows. I'm really hungry right now. Bunny tails from Zingerman's again. And Zingerman's is turning out rapidly becoming one of my favorite places for any kind of food. You can order their stuff online, by the way. Shouldn't be an advertisement for Zingerman's, but you can go to Zingerman's website and find that pepper cheese bread I was talking about and get it and try it for yourself, and you really should. It is so good. Plus, they make their own candy. They make candy bars that are like handmade candy bars. They're so good. And they make bunny tails, which are raspberry and coconut marshmallows, which sounds so good to me. I've never had it before, but I am super excited to dig into that. We also have Zingerman's, oh wow, Caramel Crisp Treat, which is Rice Krispie bars with Muscovado caramel. That's like fancy. These are like Rice Krispie bars for very fancy people. And they look really good. Caramel Rice Krispie bars. We have Zingerman's Espresso Blend #1. Interesting. So, I hate to make this mailbag longer than it already is. You guys have been in this for 2 hours. Hopefully, when I publish the archive, maybe I can break it into 2 pieces and put an intermission in, you know. But for those of you that are still with me, let me just say a couple things about coffee real quick. First off, Zingerman's Espresso Blend #1, I am looking forward to trying out. I have been on a coffee journey lately where I've been trying to find the best coffee, and I'm sure DJ could look this up and find it in her mailbag log, hopefully. Somebody a long time ago sent us coffee from, it was called Whatcom, WHATCOM. It's from Hammerhead. So you can look for either of those in your mailbag log, Hammerhead or Whatcom with a WHAT, Whatcom maybe?
Yeah, Kendra from Washington.
Yeah, Kendra.
Oh, Miriam. Sorry. Oh.
Oh! Did we just dox somebody?
Well, I didn't say our last name.
Okay, Miriam then. Sorry. Miriam sent us Whatcom Dark Coffee a long time ago. Do you have the date when that was?
Yeah, November last year.
November of last year. And I tried it at the time. I thought it was pretty okay, and I put it aside. Well, recently, while I was trying to find a better coffee, I dug it back out, and I had it all. It is currently my favorite coffee in the world, this Whatcom Dark. You get it from Hammerhead. They sell it. Again, they'll sell it online. They'll ship it to you. It is a very dark coffee. Like, you have to like your coffee really strong. It's too much for DJ. She does not like it very much. I am in love with it. I ordered pounds of it from their website now, and it's been all I've been drinking lately. It is fantastic. But it never hurts to try new things, too. Like, just because I'm loving that so much doesn't mean that I can't get into this. So I'm going to see how it stacks up. It says that it has a velvety body, subtly sweet, and super rich. I think my point there was that I love that you guys have sent me coffee from all kinds of different places so that I can really get an experience for what I like. Speaking of which, someone had sent us, and I'm not going to ask DJ to look this up because we've gotten a few of them and she wouldn't know which one. I took a picture of the box, so I remember I don't know which one right now, so don't try to do anything with it. But one of our Hawaiian fans sent us a Kona coffee, which is, you know, Hawaiian coffee. And I loved it. It was much smoother. It wasn't very dark. It was smooth, though. It hits exactly the right notes, and for a lighter coffee. And I drank it all. It was fantastic. And then I can't get it online. I looked everywhere. I can't get that exact one. So I ordered like 3 other Kona coffees, which are 100% Konas, not blends or anything. I did the research. I looked it up. I got 3 other Kona coffees.
I tried them all. Didn't like any of them. I actually had to give them to one of my coworkers who's a coffee fan. He's like, these are great. What are you talking about? I'm like, that is not what I was looking for. I can't find the one. So I'm sad about that. Don't try to send me the one either, by the way. You'll probably send me one of the ones I didn't like. So I'll figure it out later on, and I'll keep looking. And maybe someday I'll come on with a plea for some more of that. We'll see how the Zingerman stacks up. Everything else from Zingerman's has been fantastic. Fantastic! Excuse me, my voice is cracking. All right, let's see. We have Purely Fancy Feast hand-selected chicken treats. That's an interesting claim that they are hand-selected. They're not like hand, cut or handmade or anything. They're hand-selected. I assume what that means is the guy at the chicken plant, he like wears a blindfold and he's like, okay, this one, that one, because he's picking them just hand-selected. It's his hand that did the selection, not his eyes or anything else, right? Mm-hmm. Hand-selected chicken treats. We have 3 bags of those. We have wow, it looks like, this is, I've got another wand like this somewhere. This is a really good cat wand, but it's basically a bag of cat toys, including a wand and a very realistic-looking fish. This is one of those telescoping antenna wands that have they're made out of, it's not metal or plastic, it's almost like a, I don't know, like a wood type material, like you make a fly fishing rod out of. So they seem very durable, whereas like the metal telescoping wands that we get always break. All of them have broken. So far this hasn't broken, and now we've got 2 of them, so that's great. Here we have a bag of catnip toys. They're beautiful.
Are they
Felted knit? They look knit to me. They definitely have a knit thing to them, but they're clearly handmade by Knit and Kitten, who has knit them. It's beautiful.
Are they fishies, or
I would describe them as mostly fish and 1 kick toy. So there's a whole bunch of fish in 1 big kick bag. Those are so cool. Then we have a bed. A bed. I don't know what's up with my voice. It's because I've been talking for over 2 hours now. Like we gotta wrap this up. We have an Aspen Pet Pet Bed with a leopard print. It's beautiful. There's still more in here, though, you guys. There's definitely more. Oh, is this a tunnel?
Is that the panda tunnel?
No, this is a very heavy tunnel. Yes. It does say, it's a 3-way cat tunnel. It's a giraffe print cat tunnel. I see we've got a giraffe theme going on. All right. We're going to have to deploy this for the giraffe kittens. That's great. And it's a 3-way cat tunnel.
Giraffe kittens?
I mean the kittens that have been enjoying hanging out in the giraffe. So either this group or the other group that both enjoyed the giraffe to some extent. It's very heavy, though, because the whole tunnel is in this giraffe fur. Like, this is a very quality tunnel. I have no idea where you found something like that, but that's going to be great. And then one more thing. I know what this is. It is Fun Yum Cat. It is the cat treat box, right, that contains... Oh, it's not. This is not I am making stuff up. This is not exactly what I expected, but it is awesome. It's another gift of box of gifts. It says, thank you, and this is from the manufacturer. Thanks so much for your purchase. We're thrilled to receive your package as we were to send it to you. I don't know what that means.
What?
I don't know, but...
They were happy to get it from somewhere.
To send to us. Yeah, I think so. I think it means that they were really thrilled to get these toys and then send them to us. I don't know. Anyway, so there's a bunch of stuff in here that's all really cool, though. First off, we have a little bag with laser pointer springs and 2 mice. Then we have 2 felt balls. So this is a Fun Yum box, and it's basically like a box of cat stuff. It's really cool. Then we have a cat dancer, as we saw earlier in the program. And then it gets really cool because the rest of the box is what I expected the entire box to be, Churu cat treats. Now, we have 2 Churu lickable treats, like you guys have all seen like we got like 100,000 of in the last mailbag, or was it the one before? Chewy lickable treats. These are great. These are seriously, legitimately great. But then something even cooler that I think maybe we've gotten once before that the cats also love, which are Inaba brand, just like the Churu is. These are chow. And the chow are actual cuts of fish and chicken. This is a grilled tuna fillet in a home-style broth. Here we have one in a tuna broth. So these are tuna fillets. Here we have extra tender tuna fillet. Here we have a tuna fillet in a scallop broth. Here we have a tuna fillet in a crab broth. And then we have, on top of that, chicken fillets, chicken fillet in a chicken broth, chicken fillet in a crab broth, and chicken fillet extra tender. And these are exactly what it says. This is just a giant piece of chicken that's been preserved in this bag. It'll last for a year until 2019, and it makes an awesome cat treat. We've given these, like Maggie loves them, and Custeru obviously loves them, and they're wonderful. So more stuff from Inaba that's not the lickable treats. Thank you so much for sending this stuff. Thank you for sending the bread that I already ate and all this Zingerman stuff and the coffee and the snacks. I cannot wait to get into all this stuff, especially because I am so hungry right now. Maybe DJ and I will go get lunch or something. It's a rainy, nasty day outside. It's a good time to go and just eat something, right? Wow. I really thought that we were going to have spring weather by now, and we almost had it last week, and then they just took it away from us again. Like I said, it's going to snow here tomorrow. It's going to snow. We should be way past that. Well, anyway, thank you all for tuning in to an epic mailbag. I'm sorry it went just a little bit longer than it should have, but I think better that than trying to make another day out of it. Thank you to everybody that sent everything. I don't want to call anybody out, but you all sent wonderful stuff. So thank you for that. Thank you for all just everything. You guys are literally the best people in the world, certainly the best people on the internet, and you make our lives special every day. You make the things that we do for these kittens all the more fun. We love being able to participate with all of you the way that we do. So thank you for that. DJ nodded at that. That's how she agrees with me. She knows that you can hear her nodding on the stream. That's how it works. So, all right. Thank you all. Now we're going to try to get all this stuff organized and put away and find ourselves some lunch. So, thanks, everybody. Thanks so much. We are humbled, literally humbled, in the most literal way. DJ now is looking especially humble, I think, after Lynn's stuff. It is all too much. Put this note back in the routine. Okay. Good. All right. I don't know how to get all this stuff out of here in a sensible way. I know. I need a picture of that before I get up, huh? And this one too. Look at that. This is, you're right, it's too cute. Can I move this to get a better picture? No, don't wake up. Okay. No. Oh, no. Oh, well, at least I got that first picture before they stop. They're still very cute, though. That cardboard thing is a hit. Like, I instantly knew it was going to be a hit. Whoever sent both of those. Fantastic. Crow Claire on the chat says, now, Mr. A, please put on your cat lady shirt. I would. I don't think I'll fit in it, but I would. I just shared those pictures on the chat. I think I'll get some of them on Twitter later on for those of you that aren't part of the chat. So, oh, spherical kitten, so silly. Hey guys, I took a little nap. When's mailbag due to start?
Did you see the one of Honey the Big Pussy?
I did, yes. Okay. Alrighty, well, time for us to try to get some of this stuff put away. Like I said, thanks again, everybody. You just all, I don't know what to say. So, thank you. Okay. Whew, we got a big job here. Let's do it.
Tiny kitties. Tiny.
I should start by putting Pumice away. That way we can have the door open and run in and out a little. Pumice, I'm sorry you got to go in the cage. I know it's bad for us. It's bad for you, but it's what we got to do, kiddo. You got to do it, cutie pie. Just relax in there, okay? Just be a couple minutes. I know. If you get along with the faculty, it might be a different story.
If she does, we have to check her.
She doesn't, though. She was just lunging at the door today.
Look, she's just talking to her.
She's saying, get away. Good job, though. So this is stuff that can go straight to the down. And isn't this too? Separate that stuff. I know this isn't labeled as this is coming down.
I'm a sweetheart.
Yeah, sure, why not? We should go out to lunch while I'm still wearing these cat ears. What do you think? Come on now, you married me. It's all your fault. All of it. You gotta take some responsibility for your decisions and go out to lunch with me while I'm wearing cat ears. Now, I just cleaned my office, plus all the boxes in there are full. So, do you think there's any way we can put most of this in yours?
Yeah.
You want another Salmiakki?
Oh, maybe it's in the box up there. Enjoy, brush something. A new toy, kiddos. Oh, is it scary? Is it a scary new toy? Hi. Hi. Oh, you guys. So maybe next week you should do a mailbag with me. Oh, so noisy. I know. We're going to hang out with you a whole bunch today, but not yet. I know. It's not quite yet. Soon. Okay? I still got stuff to put away. I know. I hear you. You're making me so sad. I know you want some love. Little squeakers. This toy came for me today. You guys don't like it? We'll figure it out. Hi. Hi, Ruffy. Okay. Oh, I didn't turn off the mailbag archive yet. Okay, I gotta do that. Goodbye, people watching the archive. I'm gonna turn it off now.